The way to the wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.
I'm gonna be pissed if I lose that blood.
Man, I was all set to go, and then the fucking app crashed.
I'm already in here, Jay. Thank you, though, bro. Love you too, homie.
Yep.
Good luck. The data said it was full of shit.
Yeah, I guess when I left earlier, Aubrey said it before.
That's because Aubrey can only count to 4. It's like, I don't know these other numbers.
Alright, let's try this again.
Come on, bro. Not tackling ass motherfuckers.
San Diego. Got San Diego and Kansas City. Yeah, we're losing.
Hey guys, after this game, I want everybody to do me a favor. Go to Deb's channel, and every time she cusses, tell her you're taking a drink. Just for like 15 minutes.
What?
Taking a drink.
Taking a drink.
Gotcha.
So I told everybody on Deb's channel to go raid her channel, go flood it. And I said every time she says a curse word, take a drink. So she gets real self-conscious when she's cussing, and people's like, I'm getting hammered. Because I was on there last night like, damn, you said fuck like 8 times.
Wow. Somebody on Twitter went at Todd Gurley and says, if I ever see you in public, we're fist fighting over your fantasy football performance this year. Gurley replies back, pull up then.
Pull up.
Damn.
Hey, Beach, we're going to have an owners meeting after the season.
About what?
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
Running up the scores against the computer? Well, who cares?
No, we're talking about Ty going up by 3 fucking touchdowns.
Okay, well, nobody likes it. Stop him. Well, that's just... I mean, that's just, if he wants to play it that way, damn it, my controller's not wanting to work for my damn TV to turn down the sound.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals.
He got injured in this game.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott.
Fuck Mike Wallace, why you drop an open pass like that? Ass, bro, you getting cut.
And a look at the offense.
Well, look around, see if you can find my controller, man. I don't have my regular controller for the TV.
Second down following the run.
I'm trying to turn shit down, and the app's not working.
Again, it's Elliott. Stays on his feet.
Yeah.
They'll say no gain on
Good
the
hit.
play there, and now it'll be third down. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
Vontaze Burfict is a super talent and a fierce competitor. He can do it all at the linebacker position.
Yeah, just turn it down like 20 or so.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop
Ooh,
this
Whoopi, that was a good play because you caught me drawing right off.
Being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, I fucked up too much on that one.
Before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bengals take possession. They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He finds Taylor, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looks Roddy.
Wrong play on that one that I needed.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Obviously, so much on the line here. Everything on the line
Nice play.
this season. So important to get off to a hot start.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely provided it. Nothing different than what they've seen all year long. They want to continue to ride that momentum.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the deep. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, if the leader led.
Oh, miss. Don't even worry about it. It lagged and it went so far left.
He falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front. That's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Apparently early is going to be the timing on the kick game in this
He's still
game.
picking up the check.
Tyreek Hill on the return.
Well, give old man hit. Oh, he's gone. Shit, turn the corner.
And now off to the races, down the
Yeah,
right
he's gone. I ain't
side.
catching a good return.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Now you'll get your extra point. Watch this. I lost Aubrey.
98 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point
Exactly how I
away from
lost to
taking
Aubrey.
the
Was
lead.
missing extra points because of this
Such
fucking
an
little
electric
hiccup.
play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in
Square
sync
down
for
the
that to be
middle.
I moved-
successful, don't you?
It did it for me too, so I moved my kick to the right just a little bit.
Yeah, well, my first one I couldn't predict that it was going to fucking hit hyperdrive at the last second. Fucking lag doesn't it win. You don't know about it. What happens?
Well, it did that to me on the punt. That's why I compensated.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for
I hate that. It's happened with every version of Madden
ready to take the field.
since
And they're gonna
creation.
need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes
Good
crucial,
return,
doesn't
though,
it?
Wilson.
It's vital. Get back
I'm not
out
gonna
on
lie,
the
you
field.
need shit like that to put it away.
They know it's not easy, but what they
my
do
first
have
one
going
against
for them,
another
they
human.
did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Stay calm, Wolfie.
Well, now
Stay
you're
calm.
just saying to yourself, okay,
Play your game.
gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And they'll
Good
get
run.
it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
You don't have to be a finished product to show some pretty good glimpses of what could be in this league, and we just saw an example of it on that nice run there. When I looked at him coming out of college, I saw a guy with raw, terrific ability, and I couldn't wait to see how it was going to be harnessed and polished up in the NFL. In fact, some people thought he could play a little slot receiver as well as run the football. This guy has the ability to be a big-time player with more seasoning. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Carr.
Oh, good defense. Wow. You should have had that. That was fucking nice.
Third down.
Because you got there just in time to knock that bitch down.
Defense.
Vic Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose number one task, rush the passer. But he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. To throw his Carr. And he comes back with one complete.
Nice catch.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of
The
downs.
tight end of the future right
game
there.
just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
That was a good play.
Keep it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down.
That wasn't even the side I sent the blitz from either.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. Slot man moves right. Now a handoff looking right.
That's coming back.
And inside the 20 before
that is coming back.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. They're going to look to throw. He's going to leave this for his
stepped out of bounds.
I don't know how I didn't get busted for a late hit on that either.
A ways to go here, 3rd and 14. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in
the
holding
penalty was brutal.
But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him in
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
I seen that coming. Right as I let it go.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out.
That big 300-pound boy run.
Yeah, he ended up getting hurt.
Yeah, I've been working on him, trying to build him up as an actual legitimate fullback.
Sooner or later, you're going to have a safety or a linebacker just hit him right in the fucking knee, and he's going to spit the rock and be hurt.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough.
Nowhere to escape.
Nice blitz.
What no blitz?
Stephon Anthony in there to bring him down, and that is
It's a bad time to call play action.
That's old football rules. You should ask, like, clown to me. 3rd and long, you call play action. I'm never going to believe you're handing that ball off.
So he's on to punt it away.
That might have just gave you a tip to actually hand the ball off, and I would fucking probably get shit on.
That's the thing, is I probably would hand the ball off on a 3rd and long.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Yeah, 3rd and long, I'm not calling play action. And if you do hand off, I'll take the weight on the quarterback. I'm still coming in.
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going.
Oh, nice block.
Holding, god damn it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Yeah, it was a holding, Jordan fucking Taylor.
It ended up being an illegal block.
They send Green to the left on his own. Throwing now is Carr. And he fires one incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Now some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now 3rd down, less than a yard. They come out here in the I. And the D looking like they may blitz. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Carr on the bootleg. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Nah, ill-advised throw. I thought you guys fell off of me.
You know, you and I talk a
Still
lot
a nice
about
catch
the
over him.
Receivers in the NFL. Catches like that, they validate our point.
Each and every time. That's why teams are looking for defensive backs to get bigger and faster to try and combat these guys catching the football.
To throw, it's Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4.
Whoop, your defense is getting a lot better, bro.
The halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break.
A lot better. You're disguising shit better.
They've really been targeting the tight end. Another pistol look here. And they'll run it here. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Woo! Shook him.
Damn. I was coming in for the hit.
Great play there. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Carr will look to throw.
Threw it early.
Not able to connect. They don't get the
He had to do his whole fucking stutter step over there. He was on a linebacker. Plant and go.
They were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much
Yeah,
time
that
to throw
linebacker
the
ain't
ball,
gonna pick that.
someone's going to shake free and you'll find it.
No, and he's also not going to go if you just stick your foot in the ground.
The goal line on a 2-point conversion.
2 steps, stick your foot in the ground, and fucking catch the ball.
And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
I told you guys the DB was going to be the future of the Bengals, and you guys see what he's doing.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for
He's
them
good.
on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Anderson's got it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold. All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Here we go. There's a direct snap to Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to float this one. And this is caught.
Yep. I should have switched earlier.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Will Fuller as the first half is winding down.
I was initially looking at Anderson, but I saw Fuller had beaten his coverage.
And the lead is now 2.
I was checking something on Twitter real quick. I'm trying to manage that too. I need to stop it. I'm in this game.
Josh Scobie now.
I know that feeling. I keep clicking on Facebook Messenger.
I know. Focus up, y'all too. Y'all acting like this ain't going to the playoffs. I mean, y'all not in the playoffs.
28-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively
it's a good game, though.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Beast, bro. I need you to start sinking these field goals.
On first down, Carr. He finds Taylor, complete.
Come on, you got to get around the block. We're getting hung up on shit.
But a nice little game.
With all that speed you got out in front of that shit, you'd have been gone.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
He decided, no, I'm gonna fucking get hung up.
So
I assume he was a receiver that you converted.
No.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
You could have caught that, been out of bounds, and I had a chance for a Hail Mary.
Sure, they've been sitting there trying to talk shit to the tight end.
They had one, they were just unable to complete the pass.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught.
Damn it.
The 15.
Come on, Pryor. Break a fucking tackle and stumble forward.
Wild card matchup as we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we'll resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose
ball. Oh, yeah, that's good. Perfect.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now.
Taking him off kick returner?
He made his decision. He don't return kicks no more.
Who was that returning kicks?
A DB.
Ah.
If you're paid to do a job. Hold the ball and run the ball.
I'm waiting for him to be ready.
Ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And I know the speech was ready. It was giving the countdown for me.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Oh, get off your blockers.
There, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They go to Elliott again.
And there we go again.
They wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
They come up in an offset eye. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
He dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down.
I can't believe you
probably enough that was the running back I chose over a DB.
First down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out.
I think I fucked that kick up.
3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out on the field. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Fucking a DB. Fumbled that ball. Cost me 3 points.
Some teams script
You sorry sack of shit.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence
of plays we
want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And quickly, they get to the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Yep, free play for you.
Sling this deep downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At least I didn't turn that free play into something disastrous.
Yeah, that's why I just threw it up. And I was like, fuck it.
You got the first down regardless.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Hey, that safety is going to be good if I can get him up there further.
And give him a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30
nice
down to the 25. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to show up the rest of the defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. So they're going to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete.
Damn, I had to get it up there, though.
Point conversion, no good. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
Ruffy, why does this play? Hold on for me. Let me pause it right after this one play.
You're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one short.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
There, take your time. What I like in a playoff game, both teams actually have no injuries. Starting to feel that way. It really is starting to feel like a field goal game. Hoover's done good all season long for being a rookie who started out backing up Kuechly in Chicago. Derek Wolfe began the season in New York before going off to Oakland.
Guys, I swear I don't mean for it to be this long. This woman is just having an elderly fucking mother moment to where no form of technology is working for her. So, video calling, all I'm getting is a picture of her, and she's going like, I don't get why my phone's not working. So if I don't fucking talk to her, the phone's just going to keep ringing. So I'm rebooting my phone in hopes that she will fucking finally be able to hear me. Because she's so paranoid because I sent the baby.
Pause, give me a quick second. I'll be right back.
Do what you need to do, bro. As long as it don't start counting down on us. And Clown, you know moms. So what's going on is she keeps hitting redial every time the call fails. So then we're just redialing each other, and it's like a goddamn highway traffic accident. To the point now she's got my phone down to 5%. Because she was calling that much during the game. There ain't nothing wrong with her. She already sent me a text message. Was like, was Tina in the house today? And I was like, yes, to get my money for Christmas shopping. And you was asleep. Now the phone died before I could plug it in.
So, like I said, Beast, if I ever win the lottery, I'm opening up a gamer's lounge and paintball arena. I don't just mean any kind of paintball arena. We're talking Thunderdome style.
Well, I hope you win that multi-million-dollar fucking lottery to make that a realistic option, because
that would be fucking awesome.
If you understand locations to make that happen, to make it profitable, the real estate alone is going to be 2.5.
Yeah. But I also would probably put it near military base.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, simply because that's going to scare off most your
No, it is
regular college
not.
kids.
It's not shirtless paintball, clown. Just saying. No to shirtless paintball.
Am I even going to get my fucking phone on this time? No, she ain't. There's just no reason for it. She does this shit. Like, they packed up all my shit. Like, I made a definite answer that I'm out. That was 2 days ago. It ain't about answering the phone. You know when that happened. It's about somebody needs to be the favorite and their child needs to feel like the big baby. All right, I'll be right back. Hopefully now. I'll be right back.
Seattle beat Washington.
I'm coming. Hold on one more second.
You're fine. I'm just looking at stuff. Klein, how did your game end?
All right. I should be able to play now with no more interruptions. Holy fuck. And we had to recall each other 8 times because she kept hitting video to be put on speaker, and like, my mom's not a mom you want on speaker. Ever. You never, ever, ever, ever want her on speaker.
Would it be like that US Cellular commercial?
Worse.
Super tough.
And for those of you on the stream, I'm back. Welcome to real life, where moms don't know when to not call.
And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Wow, okay, I fucked that up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Noah.
I don't know what happened. My main receiver did not do what he was supposed to do.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Which was to keep going into a route that he went and blocked.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach.
Well, I'll take the turnover, but I hate that it came at that expense.
There's some holes in the defense.
Should happen. I ain't worried about it.
Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Good fucking tackle, because A.J. Green was a prima donna that didn't want to block on that play. He literally olayed that fucking play.
Big day. No one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
On 2nd down, here's Carr.
Oh, Bradbury.
Wow, that should have been 6 the other way.
Second half, instead it's 3rd down.
We need to reevaluate you, son.
He came off AJ just enough to tell me to throw it and pick up 10, and then he came right back over.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Throwing his Carr.
Ooh, and out of field goal range.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
He spent most of his season backing up Shane Ray.
In Cincinnati, and we've got a dandy here.
And I saw he had better intangibles.
We begin the 4th.
You got 9 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
I'm trying. I'm aiming. Damn
And
it.
the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
All that extra yardage.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
That was sad, clown.
Oh, look at that fucking kick.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard
That was an 18-yard punt.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down.
No, that turnover meant absolutely nothing.
The Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Back to throw here. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And they're going to speed things up here.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up.
Tip drill. Good one.
We needed that, though. Carroll's fighting to get out of that 3rd fucking corner spot, and I moved him down.
Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And to give this time to the tailback.
AJ, again, blocking nobody. That is so unrealistic.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Being a Bengals fan, I can tell you, the motherfucker blocks every play.
Keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
On this game, he's literally just walking downfield aimlessly.
Well, they've got to stop him here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Nope, and I had a wide open touchdown. Good play.
Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him.
Wide open fucking touchdown downfield.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Now this is brought in by Pryor. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get
Damn it, I gotta get his foot stuck in the ground upfield. Oh, it's fucking there.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout.
That needed to be there.
So one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Carr. Oh, there's that man.
Oh, nice catch.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
That'll do it.
21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And
that tight end clown keeps trying to get every offseason.
The offense is in the red zone. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The slot man in motion right. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, that's coming back.
And he's able to get it down
yeah,
the
that is.
2-yard line. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag.
I mean, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because
Staley's either going to retire or
but if you can see what's going on in the backfield, and maybe
cut in the
the
offseason.
guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what
My
you
kicker's
do up
gone in the
front, but if they
offseason
can't
because
see that, and he's
I
not
didn't
in
feel like
sync with
paying
what
for
they're
a
doing
kicker
up front.
when I can draft one.
This is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
And he's across for the touchdown.
That was just a wide open one right there.
That should just about seal it.
And that
Linebacker didn't know how to stay in his lane.
Now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their
DB
lead.
proved his worth in this one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Yeah, I wanted to go further down the fucking
Field
field.
position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is from...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And some changes here as the D-line
Tackle them in bounds, boys.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hopefully I can get this off in time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same.
And this is
Got it. Oh, shit.
Oh!
And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
Well, the play
Do we
caller
go to
certainly can enjoy
overtime
that
or not?
touchdown because
They're going to review
he's
it
gonna
automatically, I
dial
think.
up a 2-point play
That's close.
that can tie things up.
The touchdown saved their playoff lives
I guess not.
momentarily. Now for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now. Boom, land it. Over.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1.
Overtime.
And he'll get into the end zone. As the
Wow, I
2-point
can't believe I gave up that
conversion
fucking
is
touchdown.
successful.
I can't believe they didn't review it. It looked like it could have been questionable.
That's what I was wondering, too.
to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken.
I wasn't going to let
Cincinnati now
you do have one shot at
tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out.
Well, he could hope for a pass interference downfield.
Happens, the ball comes free. I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles.
Ooh, I thought I might have got one too.
Able to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Yeah, he ended up getting one-on-one back there.
And an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
I blind picked on the two.
I mean, it's fucking 50-50.
Unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out.
I think this might be our first user overtime game here.
Overtime, in the regular season, there was only one period. Here, we're going to go until we have a winner.
Yeah, it is. Damn.
Let's field it at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. First throw of overtime for Carr. He finds Taylor, complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good.
Bro, he's too young. Like, he's just still developing.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their
Oh, DB, you cut left sooner, you are house. You are going to the house.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole
he's gone.
before it can
Almost.
close down.
Nope.
That's some of the benefits
That's
of that
safety.
speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members. And I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. I actually remember one game where I hopped over.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out now comes Jackson.
Why did you throw the ball, Hawk? You wasn't stopping the run. You put up over fucking 2 bills on him.
Stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it.
Wow.
But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Now we're openly coaching other players.
Tough day.
I'm not even listening to him right now.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about people running up the score, but you're going to openly coach.
I already knew I needed a field goal.
10th carry now for Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I get a first down, I'll pull that play out.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete.
Oh, Robbie, come on.
The ball rolled free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is,
not that you would have actually been in a good position once you caught it, but still, good defense on that.
Their punter on for a very important punt here in overtime. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
I thought the ball was loose when the play didn't end. Like, shit, did they not tell us about a fumble?
The offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Gotta be careful though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
Headsets down. Can't hear you guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you'd think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 on the gain there. And it's good enough for a Cincinnati 1st down.
I've got zero rooting interest in this game, but this is a lot of fun to watch. When you watch a guy get with his offensive line and have that great relationship, and I think it has to have been built during the week, during training camp, throughout the season, sitting and watching tape together, finding where the creases are, the gaps, knowing how guys are going.
That was a good tackle. That was a good tackle on the whole game.
Timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 left here in overtime. 2nd down following the run. Now they'll throw with Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They come out here in the eye. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say off, now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will be their 3rd and final in this overtime session. And as they talk it over, we take a break. We'll be right back. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. So we'll take a break with them and be right back.
No, I didn't have to.
I've had accidental challenges somehow happen.
Yeah, we
not
had
even
to
touch a
the
button.
other
They'll
night.
go.
Me and Clown did too the other night. We had 2 of them. It cost us 2 timeouts.
So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This to win it in overtime. And
nice.
Good game, Wolf.
And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not.
We're just going to the playoffs. That's what he just said. They're going to the playoffs.
Yeah. He's a little fucking retarded.
And Usually we focus on the offensive.
It don't look close statistically.
Right? But in this case, they got the ball back.
But damn, it's a lot closer than that statistics say.
And they capitalize on it with
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only
somebody from Wisconsin don't understand football. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's been 40 years since Wisconsin's won a national title. Fucking Antoine Adibi has arrived.
Tell you what, that was the game of the season. All right, I got some points I can spend on Kirby. Get him ready to go. All right, sim agents win, or just let whatever team play it?
Yeah, just whatever team.
Hold on, don't do anything yet. I need to check my staff, see if I want to re-sign anybody or if I want to let them go. You know, I might keep Gus Bradley around because I did put in some skill points for his I put skill points into some of his coaching stuff, so I'm good. If you want to just go ahead and advance it.
Hold on, I'm backing
Let
out and
Saints
shut
take the
my...
win.